Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this poncho. You won't believe how easy it is, and I think it's perfect either for summer or for winter. Here I will show you all my secrets and tips. I hope that you enjoyed it, and before we start I want to invite all of you to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free. Well, let's start. Well, to make this poncho, we are going to start making 70 chains. We will need 200 grams of this material that is medium weight yarn. At that time, I found this fantasy yarn, but if in your case you don't find this kind of yarn, well, you can use a medium weight yarn similar to it in the color that you want. This poncho is uni-size and we will use the hook of number 9 millimeters. So we will start making some chains. Well, we are going to make 70 chains. From here, this is the first loop. From here, we will start counting 70. We are going to make them a little bit loose. So here we have 2, 3. Well, at the end of the 70 chains, remember that we are making a poncho in an uni size, so it will be perfect for a larger or smaller size. So we are going to close in circle. Please check that you didn't twist. We will try to join straight, and once we are sure, we are going to slip one to close. So we are going to start making the petals of the flowers. So we will go with 3, 4, 5 chains, yarn over twice, and in the same place together we are going to make an extended double crochet. So here we have 2 and 3. As you could see, we are leaving the last loops in hold to make the first petal. Once we have these 3 extended double crochet in and the 3 loops in hold, we are going to turn over twice. We will skip 2, 3, and right here in the third space we are going to insert the hook, taking both parts of the chain, and make an extended double crochet. And also we are going to leave the last loops in hold right there in the hook. Again, turn over twice, and we are going to make this extended double crochet, leaving the last loop in hold. Again, we are going to make 3 in the same space. So here we have in hold these 2 petals. You see, now that we have these 3, 4, 5, 6 loops in hold in our hook, well, we are going to yarn over and bring them through and make 1 chain to close. And now we are going to make the next 3 petals. So we are going to make 1 in the top, 1 next to it, and 1 is keeping some spaces, also leaving the last loops in hold. So we will go up with 5 chains, yarn over twice, and right here in the same place we are going to insert our hook and make this extended double crochet. We are going to make them a little bit loose, as you could see, so the stitch can tell better. So here in the same place we are going to make the third extended double crochet. We are going to leave the last loops in hold. So here we have 1 out of the 3 petals that we are going to make, and right here next to it we are going to insert our hook and make the 3 extended double crochet together. So here we are making the 4th petal, okay, or the second petal of this next segment, like you want to count, okay? But well, here we are making this petal. Also we are going to leave the last loops in hold, turn over twice, skip 2, and in the third space right here, taking both parts of the chain, we are going to make the third petal out of the 3 petals of in this segment. So we are going to make in the same place 3 extended double crochet, and once we have these loops in hold and we have these 3 petals, 1, 2, and 3, and we have 9 loops in hold in our hook, well, we are going to turn over and bring all of them together, and we are going to make one chain to close. So far we have 2 plus these 3, we have 5 petals in this row. Then we will repeat, we will make one here on the top, one next to it, and one skipping 2 spaces. So let's continue. And well, here, please check that when you finish the row, it's not twist. If not, well, you can fix it, don't worry. But in this case, we have correct. And we have these 3 last petals in hold with 9 loops in hold. So we are going to finish the last petal where we started next to it. So we are going to make one chain to close, and now we are going to make 2 petals right here in this space. So we will go up with 5 chains. We are going to make one petal right here in the top in the same place where we started, and we are going to make 2 extended double crochet right there. Okay, we are going to leave these loops in hold and bring them through, and right away we are going to insert in the next space and make one chain to close. So in the next space, right in the top of the last petals that we made, we are going to start with the next petal. So we will go up with 5 chains, and right there we will start with the next petal. I suggest that you put a marker to point it out where we start and where we finish each row, okay? So here we are going to make the third extended double crochet. We are going to leave them in hold, and here we are going to have a V like this, a triangle. And here we are going to make this in the same space the 3 extended double crochet. As you could see, we have these 2 petals in hold, so we are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. Then here we will go up with 5 chains. We will make a petal in the next space right inside, and in the middle of this flower I will show you how many how many petals should one flower should have. Okay, so we will turn over twice, and you will see that the stitch by its own will lead you what's next. So here we are going to make again the triangle, the V. We are going to bring them through, make one chain. So like this is how we are going to continue the whole row, making these 2 petals and after 5 chains. Again, the 2 petals and then 5 chains. We are going to create kind of triangles right there. So see you at the end of the row. Well, so here we will check the row before we start with the next row, okay, with the next stitch. So we have these 5 chains and we have this triangle. So remember that you must have this triangle to complete these flowers and then 5 chains, okay? So at the end we are going to finish with 5 chains. Once we are sure that we have this pattern, well, we are going to close the row right here, slipping one. Then we are going to slip one until the middle of these 5 chains to start with the next row. So we are going to slip one right here until we arrive to the middle. Okay, and then right here we are going to make 2, 3, 4, 5 chains, turn over twice, and right here in the same place an extended double crochet. This time we won't leave them in hold. We are going to close, then 2 chains, yarn over, again an extended double crochet, and again a second extended double crochet. So here we made this shell. 2 extended double crochet, 2 chains, and 2 extended double crochet, then 5 chains, and in the middle of the next space again the shell, 2 extended double crochet, 2 chains, and 2 extended double crochet in the same place, like this the whole row. Well, and at the end of the row we are going to finish with 5 chains and we are going to slip one to close. Okay, so here we have this row of shells. Now we are going to slip one and start right here in the middle, and we are going to repeat the series of flowers that we have here. These flowers we are going to make, and we will use only the spaces that we have between the shells. So we are going to repeat this. So only in these spaces. So we will go up with 5 chains first, and then in the same place right here inside we are going to make the second extended double crochet and the third extended double crochet. As you could see, I'm leaving the last loops in half, then turn over twice again, and we are going to jump to the next shell, and we will insert the hook right there to make the second petal. So we still have the last loops in hold of the first petal that we made. So here we have the second petal, leaving the last loops in hold. Now we are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. Then we will make one more right here in the top, then one in the space, in the same space, and then one more in the next space inside of the shell. So as you could see, we divide the flower in 2 segments. First we made 2, and in the second segment we made 3 petals, leaving the last loops in half until we have 9 loops. And well, here it's what I was telling you. So here we made 2 segments. First we made 2 petals, and then in the second segment we made 3 right here in the top, one next to it, and one in the next space, leaving the last loops in half until we have 9 loops. Okay, then we are going to bring them through and make one chain to close. And now again the first segment. And well, here at the end I'm finishing. Here I already finished the first segment of this flower. So here we are in the second segment where we made 3 petals, remember? So here we are about to make the third petal. So far we have 2 petals in whole, so 6 loops in whole. So now with this petal we will have 9 loops in whole. Then bring them through, make one chain to close, and then here in the top we are going to make the last petal to close and finish this row. So we will go up with 5 chains. We are going to make this petal, bring them through, and here we are going to slip one to close. So here we finish this row. Now we are going to start with the next row where we finished the flower. So we will go up with 5 chains. We are going to make this petal right here on the top in this same space. We are going to yarn over, and in the next space of the next flower right there we are going to make the second petal. Remember that we kind of make here a triangle. Okay, we are going to bring them through, and then here between this triangle we made 5 chains, and then we jump until the next space, and like this the whole row. And well, here at the end we are going to slip one to close, and now I will show you how we are going to make the last row for the edge, how we made these waves with picots. So we are going to slip one until we arrive to the middle, and right here we will go up with 2, 3, 4 and 5 chains, 6 chains. Then we are going to come back in the third chain and slip one to make the picot. Then 1, 2, 3 chains, 4, and we will insert the hook in the next space. So this is the last row for the edge. If you want, you can continue making more series to make your poncho longer, but in this case I just want it shorter. Okay, and this is how we are going to decorate all around, and this will be the last row for the edge. Now I will show you how we are going to make the last row for the neck too. Okay, so like this all around, making these waves with picots, or also you can decide which stitch you want to use to decorate the bottom. And well, here for the neck you will decide first. I suggest that you try on if and you can see if the neck is too open or no. If it's too open, well, you are going to skip some spaces to reduce the space while we make this row of single crochet. So after we finish this row of single crochet, we are going to make crab stitch. The crab stitch is the single crochet but backwards, okay? The crab stitch is like this. We will go backwards, insert our hook, and turn over and bring them through. I love this stitch because it's simple but also cute. Okay, so like this is how we are going to continue all around to finish our neck. So now let's see how it looks. Well, here I have homework. I will finish this poncho, but here I will show you one that I finished in different colors, so you can see that in the color that you make it, it's beautiful too. So I hope that you make this poncho. I think that it's one of the easiest with me. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to give me a like and follow me in all my social media. See you soon. Bye bye.